En el proyecto Emission, nosotros como la Fundación Valenciaport y el Puerto de Valencia estamos trabajando en un piloto muy interesante para mejorar las entradas y salidas a los buques en el Puerto de Valencia, para coordinar mejor el tráfico interno de los buques y la aproximación, la llegada y la salida.
We connect together the planning of ports. Within the mission project, we are to design the software architecture of the solution. And basically all of the information which is shared for the mission project, it will run through this software architecture.
Y esto lo estamos haciendo también en colaboración con dos empresas españolas nacionales. Una es Cosco Shipping, la división española, y otra es Ership. Cosco está más centrada en contenedores y Ership en granel.
Para el proyecto Mission, Ership está participando ofreciendo la flota de barcos en la cual se encuentran 5 bulk carriers y 2 quimiqueros, aunque en este proyecto solo nos vamos a fijar en esta operativa de los 5 bulk carriers en las llamadas de puertos por España.
Con ellos estamos trabajando conjuntamente para desarrollar soluciones tecnológicas, pero también procesos operativos que permitan mejorar y reducir los tiempos de la escala de sus buques en el puerto de Valencia.
So we have developed our own AI engine where the machine learning operations workflows are fully automated, so the system is self-learning, so we don't have to spend weeks or months developing a new customized AI model, but our system does that automatically, and we needed to develop this ourselves because that didn't exist in the market.
The main goal of this demonstrator case is to achieve a platform in which data will be exchanged in real time among the different actors, ports, port authorities, captains. The ports involved in this demo case are the Port of Valencia, the Port of Genoa, and also the Port of Piraeus.
The first step, just-in-time arrivals, is always about understanding the just-in-time potential, so this avoidable waiting time. And once we know that how many hours in a year, for example, the shipping companies can save, we turn that into fuel cost and emissions. Then the second stage is that we create the necessary data integrations to different systems so that the shipping companies can communicate with port systems so that they know what is the status of operations and when they should be arriving to the berth. And then the third stage is that you can start to negotiate this just in time. So you can book a slot as early as you want, like going to a bank or doctors today, but the ports are still working first come, first serve. So this is the system we have now developed to change that.
So what makes it challenging is the fact that there are so many stakeholders involved. You have hundreds of ship operators, hundreds of ports, and if each one of them would have to set up connections directly, would be a big mess of integrations. So the solution that we came up with is to have a common backbone which distributes the data between all of the stakeholders. And so rather than integrating with each and every one of them, you just need one connection to send data and one connection to receive data, which simplifies the whole process.